Hey guys, welcome back to Chef Development, and if you've got a keen eye, you'll probably notice that the words that you're hearing right now are not the words coming out of my mouth. Somehow I've managed to film this whole thing without recording any audio whatsoever. I have no idea what's happened. I'm an idiot, basically. So here I am gibbering away to a microphone that's not even on, probably extolling the virtues of this wonderful dish that we are doing today. Why don't we just crack straight on while I sit here and think about what I've done. Today, one pan wonder, pan-fried salmon, and spicy lentils. So for this recipe, what you're going to need: 2 fillets of salmon, some olive oil, some green lentils, or puy lentils work brilliantly, a red onion, teaspoon of cumin, 1 garlic clove, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, some pickled ginger, soy sauce, tomato ketchup and sweet chili sauce, some fresh coriander, and finally a lemon. First thing we're going to do is soak our lentils. Preferably you should be able to do this overnight to get the best results, but 30 minutes will be absolutely fine. This soaking is going to help plump up your lentils, hydrate them slightly, which means you're not going to have to cook them for anywhere near as long or as hard, so there's less chance of you overcooking them later on. Once your lentils are soaked, drain them through a sieve and put them to one side. Now this is a one pan wonder, so we're going to be using a frying pan for this whole dish. So put your lentils into the frying pan, make sure you get all of those guys in there, then you're going to add enough water just to cover your lentils. Now normally I'd be saying make sure you've added salt to the water, but these are lentils. So pulses, beans, lentils, we never add salt to the water because it ends up making them tough. So put the salt away, you can put it in a little bit later once everything's cooked. Bring the pan up to the boil and cook for about 30 minutes or so, or until the lentils are just tender. So while the lentils are cooking, that's the perfect time to start getting the other ingredients ready for this dish. So you need to slice your red onion, you can crush your garlic. I'm going to use a microplane again, I love this thing, it just makes a perfect puree every time. And then just chop up your pickled ginger and your fresh coriander and you're ready to go. Once your lentils have had the cooking time, make sure you taste them to check that they have cooked all the way through. The last thing you want to do is have crunchy lentils in this dish. Once they're cooked, drain them off and then put them to one side. Now we come to the salmon. This stuff is delicious. Now we're going to season it really well with some salt and black pepper. I would season it all over, skin side and flesh side. People don't season their fish enough and therefore they never get it to taste as good as it needs to be. Try and make sure when you get your fish, if you fillet it yourself, make sure you've scaled it properly. If you're getting your fishmonger to do it or getting it from the supermarket, just check that that skin has been scaled. More often than not, especially from supermarkets, they leave the scales on. Not what we want for this dish. So the pan you just cook the lentils in, give it a little wipe out, and you can put it back on the heat with a little drizzle of olive oil inside as well. Make sure it's really nice and hot, then you can start adding your salmon. Place the salmon into the hot pan, skin side down. Now make sure you push it down gently like I'm doing here. This is to make sure that the skin is flush to the pan. The salmon skin has a tendency to curl up when it hits the heat of the pan, so we push it down flat to make sure that every part of that skin gets nice and crisp. This is the only way you can guarantee super crispy skin on your salmon. Fry those salmon fillets for about 3 minutes on a high heat until that skin is nice and crisp. Then carefully flip over the salmon and cook on the other side for another 3 minutes until the salmon is just cooked. You don't want to overcook that salmon, so make sure you've just got a nice little line of dark pink flesh running through the middle of it, just like you've got here. When it looks like this, that fish is ready to go and it's going to be perfectly cooked. Once that fish is ready, remove it from the frying pan and drain it on some kitchen paper. Put it to one side and leave it to rest while you finish off the rest of this dish. So to finish off this dish, all you need to do is add another splash of oil to the pan and put over a medium heat. Then add your red onion and garlic and cook until it just starts to soften. Add your cumin, stir over the heat for another minute or so just to cook out those spices. Then you can add your balsamic vinegar and cook out for a minute until almost completely evaporated. Then add your cooked lentils, your pickled ginger, your soy sauce, ketchup and sweet chili sauce, your coriander and the lemon juice to the pan and stir everything together until heated through. Taste, adjust the seasoning of this dish, add some salt and pepper as necessary, and then this dish is ready to go. Let's get it served up with that salmon. So here I am eating my dish, talking to a camera and a microphone that isn't on, and probably saying something very funny and poignant and was likely to be a viral sensation, but I guess we'll never know. So if you like this recipe, why not hit that like button? And if you're new here and you like what you see and you want to see more of it, hopefully next time it will have audio, why not hit that subscribe button instead? Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.